You're tired, broke, angry, and I know, you're starting to wonder if it's always going to be like this. You wake up every day with that knot in your stomach. Your phone lights up with bills. You scroll through social media, watching everyone else pretend they've got it figured out. And deep down, you ask yourself, am I falling behind? Or am I just not meant for more? But what if this pain, this frustration, isn't the end? What if it's the beginning? What if this version of you right now, alone, struggling, is exactly the version that builds the future everyone said you'd never have? Let me tell you a story. There was a guy I knew years ago. Let's call him Mark. Mark was 28, working 3 part-time jobs. He dropped out of college, was behind on rent, and sleeping on his brother's couch. Every day felt the same. Work, eat, sleep, repeat. No savings, no clear future. Just the weight of time pressing down harder every month. But one night, something changed. He was walking home from his late shift at a gas station. Cold night, empty streets, hoodie up, head down. He passed by this tiny bookstore that was still open. On impulse, he walked in, maybe just to feel something different. The owner was an old man who looked like he hadn't left that store in years. They got to talking. Nothing deep, just life. At one point, the old man said something simple. Everyone wants success to feel like magic, but the magic is actually in not quitting. Mark didn't say anything back. He just nodded, but it stuck. The next day, he went back to that store. Then again, the next week. He started reading, journaling, thinking more, saving what little money he could. He didn't launch $1 million startup. He didn't go viral. But slowly, things started shifting. 6 months later, he landed a stable job at a startup. 2 years after that, he'd moved into his own apartment. Today, Mark owns that bookstore. The old man left it to him when he passed. I'm not saying you're one bookstore visit away from your dream life, but I am saying this. It starts with one moment, one decision, one choice to not give up. Today. You don't need to figure everything out. You don't need all the answers. You just need to stay in the game. Take a deep breath. Close the tabs. Silence the noise. And focus on what you can do today, even if it's small. Because tomorrow doesn't belong to the strongest or the smartest. It belongs to the ones who don't stop walking. Your story isn't over. In fact, it's barely begun.